Coach Shaw, did you get this win or tie?
Nah, this is tie. This is tie. Tie and JVG.
What does it say about this team being able to beat the team with the best record in the NBA?
Well, you know, we talked about it before the game. If we do what we're capable of doing, we, you know, kind of for the first time in a while, if not all season, we pretty much had everybody available, you know, at our disposal tonight. And just trying to, you know, it's tough when, you know, when we have everybody healthy, we have depth. And, you know, certain nights it's going to be different guys. It was great to see Kawhi, you know, having that pop in his step tonight. Zoo, you know, just being dominant the way he has been all season long. You know, some of the other guys that started didn't get to play as much tonight, but, you know, that's the way it's going to go. It's going to be different guys, different nights. And, you know, we just need each other pulling for each other and pulling in the same direction. And if we take care of the things that we need to take care of. We made adjustments. You know, they came out just blazing hot in the first half, hitting everything. But we, you know, we withstood their runs. We came back and hit them with runs of our own. And nobody was, you know, the good thing was it was nice to see when different guys got going at different times. You know, nobody tried to hijack the game. They just kept feeding whoever was hot. So Bogey had his moments. Zoo had his moments. Kawhi had his moments. James had his moments. And that's the way we're going to need to play if we want to be successful and go to where we want to get to.
Coach, when it comes to Zoo, you know, 20 and 20, talk about him being able to accept that challenge going against these two talented bigs and, you know, doing it on his birthday.
Yeah, it's a great birthday present to himself. And, you know, I mentioned this a few games ago. You know, I've been able to watch Zoo's progression and his maturation. You know, I was with him his first 3 years when he was with the Lakers. And he's just steadily gotten better and better, and I think the game has slowed down for him. His confidence is at an all-time high when you get the ball inside, not only from the confidence, from the coach's standpoint, but from his teammates as well. You know, maybe in the past they may have been a little reluctant to throw the ball into him, and now when we need to settle the team down, we need a bucket. You know, everybody's okay with going in the Zoo, and he usually delivers for us, and he does it in an efficient manner. We know that we can count on him for a double-double, you know, pretty much every single night. You know, but to do it against this caliber of team with two big guys, you know, that they have, it can't help but boost his confidence even more.
Brian, talked about, you know, defending that team. They only scored 17 in the fourth quarter. Obviously, I was down 12. I needed to defend to get back into the game. What was it like to just work with, especially Dante and DLC, to get back into this game and then to, you know, close this game out defensively the way y'all did?
Well, you know, I mean, I know you all hear, you know, next man up all the time, and that's truly what it was. You know, with JVG being out, BOC, you know, works the closest with him, so he stepped into that role. This was Dante's scout, Cleveland, so he gave us very good intel, you know, on them as well. And you know, we had some lineups out there that hadn't played together before, and you know, certain situations like that, you just kind of have to go with your gut. You know, Zoo was going good, Kawhi was going good. We had them both out of the game. And that lineup, I think it was DJ, Amir, Ben, Bogey. I can't remember who the fifth player was, but they really gave us a shot in the arm, offensively and defensively. They kept pushing the pace, kept the pressure on them to defend us and stop us. You know, so I was proud of them for that. And then, you know, we got some valuable rest, and both Kawhi and Zoo, you know, were like, look, you know, whatever you need me for going down the stretch, you know, I'm gonna be there. And so, you know, Norm was kind of the one that got the short end of the stick. But, you know, the group that we had, they had good chemistry. They were playing together. And so, you know, I just told Norm, I said, you know, just apologize for not getting you back in the game, but next game, it's going to be a different person. It'll be your night, and it won't be one of the other guys' nights. And that's that. You know, when you have depth, you have versatility, then that's a good problem to have.
Coach, before the game, you spoke about what made this team tough was the dynamic guards of Garland and Mitchell. But tonight they struggled. It seems you guys made them see bodies consistently. What was it that you guys did schematically that made it difficult for them, whether it's transition defense or in the half court?
Well, I think, one of the things that we did was we put pressure on them to defend on the other end. Not just have a night where they just get to freelance on the offensive side. We put them in a lot of the actions and made them have to guard Kawhi and have to guard, James with movement, so that they had to expend energy on the defensive end as well. And I think that took its toll. And then, we gave them a lot of different looks, from KD to Derrick Jones, to Amir Coffey. Just different guys, giving them different looks, and also Kawhi, throw him into that mix as well. And so I thought we played physical. I thought at times we fouled too much, but overall I thought we balanced our physicality with just good position defense and making them work on the defensive end as well, keeping the pressure on them.
Last one.
Vishal, Bogey had a big game tonight for you guys. What has he given you since his arrival here in terms of his ability to be a release valve for Kawhi and James, and how they've been able to play off of him and he's been able to kind of still get to the spots that he wants to get to?
Yeah, I mean, when everything is working, it's a beautiful thing to see. He has the ultimate confidence in himself, and I think you can see that when he's out there on the floor, the way he struts around on the floor. But he spaces the floor up for us. Obviously they have to guard him out to past the 3-point line. Once they decide to do that, then it just opens it up even more for James and Kawhi and even Zoo. And so everybody being willing to play off of one another, everybody being willing to make the pass and play unselfishly is only going to help us, down the line. And it makes it hard for teams to scout us because, what do you really want to take away? And you take something, you take away Kawhi, you take away Zoo, and it leaves Bogey, when he's in the game. It'll be the same thing with Norm. He's our attack guy, getting downhill, playing with pace, so that's another option that we'll have as well. You got Nico setting screens, slipping out, just finding the open gaps and doing all the little things. And so, Bogey gave us, him coming to our team really gave us a shot in the arm, and it's helped us out in all of those areas. Like I said, spacing, being able to handle the ball and take some of the pressure off of James to handle, and then when we want to seek out mismatches, like I said, they have to account for him out to the 3-point line, and that leaves the paint and everything open for Zoo.
Well, thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Let's get ready for HoopJab.